Now, my friends, here in this article, we are going to study about signs of points in different quadrants. What are the signs of a different points in different quadrants? This we are going to study over here. Now, in previous article, we have studied that suppose this is, you got already that this is the first quadrant. Here this is the second quadrant and this is the third quadrant. Okay, this is the fourth quadrant, and these quadrants they are supposed to be anti-clockwise. So this is first quadrant, second, third. This here it will be third and fourth, like this. Now let us take one point in each coordinate and let us see what type of signs we get in different quadrants. For that, first of all, I will take one point in anywhere in the first quadrant. Okay, suppose if I will take the point, say 7, 3. Take the point P in such a way whose coordinates are 7, 3. So, where the point P 7, 3 it lies. The 7 it is here and 3 it will be here. So the point P will be here. Okay. So point P will be here, of which coordinates are P 7, 3. Got? Here like this, the point P we will get. Now suppose another point, it is there in the, say, here in the second quadrant. Okay, and let this point is Q. Now what are the coordinates of this point Q? Coordinates of point Q are x coordinate. If you take over here, then here it will be -7. Its x coordinate is -7 and y coordinate will be 2. So I can write it, the coordinate as -7, 2 are the coordinates of point Q, which lies in the second quadrant. One more point I will take. Suppose if I will take point here in the third quadrant. Let this point is R. Can you tell what are the coordinates of the point R? Its x coordinate is -4. So x -4 and its y coordinate is -3. So -4 and -3 are the coordinates of a given point. One more point I will take here. Let this point is S. What are the coordinates of S? Its x coordinate is 9 and y coordinate is -2. Okay, these are the coordinates of point S. Now keenly observe towards the signs of the points of the given coordinates. If you observe towards point P, then its both coordinates are positive. And like this, if you take a point in first quadrant anywhere, then you will get its coordinate are always ++. When a point it lies in the first quadrant. Okay, when a given point it lies anywhere in the first quadrant, then its coordinates are always ++. Like this coordinates you will get in first quadrant. And here you see, in case of Q, the x coordinate is minus and y coordinate is plus. So here, if the point it lies in the second quadrant, anywhere, then its coordinates are always in the form of minus and plus. It means x coordinate will be negative and y coordinate will be positive. What you can say about point R? If a point lies in the third quadrant anywhere, then its both x and y coordinates are negative. Here you can see of the R. Therefore, its both coordinates are minus minus. What you can say in case of the fourth quadrant, if you see the coordinates of point S, then its x coordinate is positive. First of all, we write x coordinate and then y coordinate, and it is negative. So like these coordinates, signs of the points we can get in these coordinates. In the first quadrant, anywhere if the point it lies, then its coordinates are plus plus. So here, if you draw a line like this, here plus plus, and in the opposite quadrant they are minus minus. And see, in case of the points in the second quadrant and points in the fourth quadrant, here they are minus plus, and here they are plus minus, just opposite. Like this also you can see in case of the two coordinates. Now let us know about, for example, here it is when the point it lies in a particular quadrant, then you have studied how to locate a given point, how to draw a given point, how to plot a given point. Or if already the point is given to you, then how to tell its coordinates, this you have studied. But now you think, if suppose any point it lies on the axis itself, consider this point. Suppose one of the point, I will say suppose point T, here it lies on the positive x-axis, on the axis itself, which is this point T. What you can say about the coordinates of point T? The coordinates of point, what we do to tell the coordinates? We draw perpendiculars from point T. If point T it lies on the x-axis itself, then from here you have to draw the perpendicular on x-axis. It will meet here only, and then on y-axis it will meet here at point of intersection. Therefore, what you can say about the coordinates of point T? Okay, thus the coordinates of point T, you can tell it as x coordinate will meet at point 8 only. Okay, there only. But if you draw perpendicular on y-axis, it will meet at 0. So the coordinates of point T are 8, 0. What type of conclusion you can draw? Means if point it lies on the x-axis, then its y coordinate is 0. This is conclusion. So I will write here a conclusion that if, here I will write, if a point lies on the x-axis, lies on x-axis, then its y coordinate is 0. Then its y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is equal to 0. And what you can say about the point, if your point it lies on the y-axis, let us see the point it lies over here. What are the coordinates? How you can tell the coordinates of the point? This here. Suppose this point is M. I will say, suppose this point is M. Then what? How you will find the coordinates of point M? From point 4, you have to tell the x coordinate first. So from point 4, you will go towards x-axis. It meets x-axis at point 0, and then you have to move on the y-axis. But if you move from 4 to y-axis, you will reach here only at 4. So its y coordinate is 4. Okay. What is your conclusion? If the point it lies on the y-axis itself, okay, then your conclusion is when a point lies on y-axis, then its which coordinate is 0? X coordinate is 0. X coordinate is equal to 0. Okay, thus you can draw the conclusion from here. Once more we will take it. If the point it lies on the x-axis, then its y coordinate is 0. And if the point it lies on the y-axis, then its x coordinate is 0. Okay.